Dr. Martin, this is Jessica Scott recording from Madison, Wisconsin. Upon graduation from GCU, I hope to teach high school math. So let's jump right in with this disposition survey. To start, which dispositions do I think will make me a successful teacher? I think any of the ones that involve individualized attention or concern, sensitivity, or general understanding of others are dispositions that would make me be a successful teacher, particularly ones that involve social justice or individual needs. Um, the ones that state that educators should believe all students can learn. I wholeheartedly believe that, and I think that core belief is something that's going to help carry me a long way as an educator. Because if you believe every student can learn, then you are going to help every student learn. Whereas if you think that some students just can't learn, or some people just don't want to learn, and you kind of are likely to give up on them. And I don't think teachers should be giving up on their students. So I definitely think that those are things that'll work in my favor, particularly as a first-time educator. The biggest disposition that I need to work on is the one that reads, educators should recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. While I totally agree with that, that's probably the best way to grow as a person and as a professional, through experience and reflection. I totally agree with that. I could work on it. Personally, I am not a huge fan of reflection, just because I tend to not have time for it. Between running my household, having a new baby, she's not even 9 weeks old yet, schoolwork, I have a full-time job, my husband has 2 jobs, so I'm home a lot, plus familial responsibilities. I have a lot going on in my personal life, and that makes it really hard to find and make the time for personal reflection, um, especially when, with so much going on, it always feels like I could be using that time for something more. I could be being more productive. I could be vacuuming, or cutting vegetables for snacks, or prepping my daughter's diapers so that when she needs a change, we've got the cloths all lined up and ready to go. So reflection is definitely something that I could work on. Additionally, with this particular disposition, experience is something I could work on as well. With so much going on, I tend to just stick to my routine and stay in my comfort zone, which helps make things flow smoothly and go as easily as possible. But real good learning experiences happen when you step outside of that comfort zone. And that's something I need to work on so that I can continually grow and develop as a person. What do I think an educator should look like, and how should they behave? First and foremost, appearances are very important. So how you dress and convey yourself is going to change how people treat you and talk to you. So especially as a woman, clothes are very important. Obviously, making sure that your skirts are long enough and your heels aren't too high and your tops are modest enough, is going to go a long way in earning you respect as a teacher, particularly when you're teaching at the high school level. So I think that dressing appropriately is a big factor in that. Additionally, of course, teachers are role models. I think during the first week, many of us said that we want to become teachers because we had great teachers. So teachers have a chance every day to really be a force for positive impact in someone's life, and it makes a big difference when a teacher acts like it. So, knowing and internalizing that I'm in a position to be a role model is going to go a long way. This is Delaney. She's 8.5 weeks old and very grumpy. Thanks, Dr. Martin.